Thank you for having me. Sorry, I'm struggling to come off mute there.
No worries. Are you ready to share your screen?
Yes, I am. Let me know when you have it.
All right, I can see your Acumatica.
All right, I'm going to start with a presentation here.
Okay. Yep, I can see your slide.
Okay, so I'm Dylan Olson. I've worked for CADTalk for a while as a solutions architect and moved into a partnership manager role this year. Um, Today, I'm going to talk about how Acumatica doesn't work without a bill of material for a manufacturing company and kind of go over CAD integrations here and what we do at CADTalk. CADTalk is the world's first and only software leveraging artificial intelligence to transform engineering bills of materials from virtually any CAD, PDM, or PLM application into manufacturing bills of materials and routings. So taking that engineering bomb out of CAD and transforming it into a production-ready bill of material. Here at CADTalk, we have over 18 years of excellence, trusted globally across 5 continents, empowering hundreds of manufacturers worldwide, and process over 1 million BOMs a year. So why integrate your CAD and Acumatica? Going to talk about kind of three main reasons. The biggest one is data quality. Um, when you're staring in one screen that you already created all of this structured data with the correct quantities and part numbers and everything. And then now you got to go stare at a different screen to hand key it all in. So eliminating manual data entry issues. Smarter data. So being able to utilize the properties from CAD for things in Acumatica like attributes, if you had specific finish callouts, different materials, being able to add raw materials and provide calculations around all of those properties. The time savings, getting your time back to do value added work, data entry. And now I will do a brief demonstration in CADTalk. So today I'm going to show using SolidWorks and Acumatica. With CADTalk, we have the ability to run directly inside of SolidWorks, just like any other add-in. So here you'll see we have the CADTalk tab. Here I have an Acumatica section. And so here I can log into my own Acumatica environment using my own user credentials. So I'll log in and you'll know when you're logged in because the login button will no longer be actionable, but the log off is. So I have this simple 2-piece assembly, got a propeller shaft with a gear on it. I will click load SolidWorks file, and CADTalk has recognized there are multiple configurations for this file. So I'll select the 25 tooth gear and I'll say okay. Now CADTalk is running through the tree of SolidWorks here to gather all of the components and then run the transformations against the rules that we have configured. And CADTalk is traffic light color coded, meaning everything that is red does not exist inside of Acumatica yet. But all of these fields that we'll see populated are what we are looking to propose to publish to Acumatica. So the stacked block icon represents a stock item in Acumatica. These single block items represent a bill of material line. So you'll notice how the view toggles between the objects you select on. So when I'm on the materials, I can right click on the column header and show hide, and I could show the quantity. So we'll see there a quantity of one each, just as we saw in the tree. We also have this ERP properties pane over here, where I could bring that quantity and display it over here as well. So we're working to the same validation errors rules that Acumatica has for minimum required data. So you'll see that I'm not missing anything because the save disk is highlighted and there's no exclamation marks here. If I were to be missing something that's mandatory, like a description of a stock item, it will give me a bubble up here to say description required, and then it'll also populate that same error on that property. So I can put that back in, and now everything's good. This is our bill of material header in Acumatica. The gear icon here is our work center information. So we'll see we're adding Work Center 10, which is just a generic assembly work center. When everything's in there and valid, we can save this in. And what CADTalk is doing now is going through creating the 3 stock items, creating the bill of material header, adding that work center, and then adding all of the materials as materials inside of Acumatica. So we'll go back to Acumatica. Now you'll see everything is turned green, meaning that it all exists and matches inside of Acumatica. So now when we go into Acumatica, we'll grab this stock item number. We can go to the bill of materials. We can find that BOM that we just created, the 372. And now we have a bill of material in here with the materials, the work center, and the active revision that was populated from the CAD document. And CADTalk is a off-the-shelf platform that is fully configurable. So what that means is we do not have any customizations that take place with CADTalk. We're always working to the latest versions of Acumatica, and we go through the certification process twice a year with them. And then we're always working to the latest versions of CAD to be supporting all of those. And so the way the configuration works is with these property mappings here. So SolidWorks item to stock item. We can also work to non-stock items. Here we have like description. We're just pulling the property description from SolidWorks. But with all of these rules, we can make them as simple or as complex as you would like. So for things like adding raw material, if it's just a property on the CAD file, we can reference that property and then add that as a material to the BOM as well. So this is where we have the most leverage here with not having to do any customizations, but configurations to be sure that if you decide to upgrade to 25R2 right when it comes out, we are already have the capabilities and have gone through the certification process to stay up to date for whenever a customer needs to update their Acumatica environments. And then go back to the presentation. Come on. Then if there's any further questions you'd like to have, feel free to schedule a demo with me, and I would be happy to go through more of your unique business process and how we could utilize CADTalk to alleviate those pains of the manual data entry.